Hi, I'm Stuart J. Pearlman, and I want to welcome you to Stuart J.'s Lens, the tales of small business in McKinney. I hope you enjoyed today's tale. It comes straight from small business in McKinney.
I graduated with a degree in biology from Nichols State University.
So you grew up there and stayed there in college
Yes.
as well?
My mom is disabled.
Okay.
She has multiple sclerosis, so she needed me home just as much as I needed to be there. So
What prompted you to go into the biology world?
since I was very small, I always said I wanted to be a doctor. That's the only thing that was on my mind.
Did you play doctor a lot when you were a kid?
Yes. I took micro and organic chemistry and all that fun stuff. And I've always loved it. I wanted to be a brain surgeon.
And what talked you out of it?
The MCAT. I did awful. Standardized tests are not my thing. But I just decided maybe it was a blessing in disguise. If I wasn't 100% on it, why? Because, I would still have to go back to school. There's PA school or things along that line, nursing school. But if it's not what I wanted to do from the beginning, I'd rather be 100% happy than try to get something that would constantly remind me, oh, you couldn't get into med school. I've been baking for a while. My friends and I back at home, one of my best friends, we'd make everybody's birthday cakes and always make cupcakes when we were bored. And it was always so much fun. And then I started making more cakes when I moved here with fondant, and I started experimenting and just taught myself. I've never taken a class. I plan on it, but never taken a baking class or anything like that. I just play around with it until I see where it works the best for me. I do networking events when I can right now because I am still working full-time.
Where are you working full-time?
I work at a physician's office.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
So, soon, this will be full-time. They give me a lot of my business.
Do they?
Yes.
You cater the waiting room?
No, their families' birthdays, their, going away parties for the military, stuff like that. It's exciting. And that's when I really realized, wow, people want to buy my stuff. Like, it's really surreal moment because I didn't think it was that great, but when people tell you constantly that you will be my cake person, you will be the person I go to for sweets, it's insane. It's crazy. I love it.
That's great.
That's when I really realized, wow, I can do this. The Chopped shows where they have those cooking competitions and the next great baker and all that stuff. Love those.
How would you do it chopped?
I don't know. That's scary. Cooking wise, they have to use some pretty crazy ingredients. I'm sure I can, but they just come up with it like that. I'm a planner. I'd probably try to make some kind of cupcake and top it with the shredded wheat to give it a little crunch. I'd try it. See, I'm the type of person that, see, now you're gonna make me go home and research all this and try to come up with something and make it, but I'm a planner. It has to be to perfection or it drives me insane. These are mini bun cakes. It's a white almond cake. They were dusted with powdered sugar and a raspberry filling on top. Just something simple. Sugar, flour, almond extract.
Was that jelly on top?
It's raspberry filling. The cake is sweet, but the raspberry gives it a little tart. So it's a nice combination. Oh God, I don't know. I love Rachel Ray, I love Paula Deen. They all have their different aspects that I love. Sometimes I'm like, oh. I'm a picky eater. So it's hard to pick up someone's recipe and say lentils or, I don't eat them. So it's hard. My favorite chef gotta be my grandmother. I I did my first wedding cake, and I was terrified, but it came out beautiful. I loved it. I do a lot of kids' birthday parties. I do my nephew's cakes, and it's a lot of fun. I put 100%, if not more, into every cake I make. I want my customer to have it perfect. I don't want to deliver a cake if it's not perfect. I just want them to be happy. And my cakes look good and they taste good too, because that's a dilemma sometimes. You have a cake that looks beautiful, but how does it taste? Because you only look at it for a certain period of time. You really want to eat it. So my cakes taste really, really, really good.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good.